from getting booed after insulting the audience.
These people paid to be here tonight.
Why would you pay to be here?
To getting laughed at by them.
It's all good. Appreciate y'all, though.
Here were 12 comedians who bombed on stage, starting with Christine Hurley, whose performance started on a surprisingly high note.
Every day the same, right? Every morning you wake up, you go downstairs. There they are, the 5 little beggars sitting around the kitchen table. No hello, mommy, no good morning, mommy. Oh, no, immediately. I want waffles, waffles! Waffles, I'm waiting on waffles!
Joke after joke, she seemed to be absolutely killing it.
I don't want waffles, mommy, I want toast. I don't want toast, I want French toast. I don't want French toast, I want cereal. I don't want cereal, I want Pop-Tarts. I'm not eating those Pop-Tarts, those are generic. She's in my seat, I can't see the TV. I don't like that shirt, those pants are ugly. I wanted that bowl, he got the lucky sippy cup. She looked at me, somebody come in here and wipe my bum!
Until she accidentally said something completely out of the blue.
And that was Jimmy Hurley.
Who's that?
Christina made her best efforts to explain and recover.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's my husband.
Husband.
Yes, that's my husband's name. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
But soon discovered she had lost all comedic momentum.
So my life is crazy. So I want to get out of the house. I signed up for a sewing class, Jimmy. You're going to have to help me a little bit, rally a little bit with these kids, okay? It's a 6-week course. Oh, you screwed that up.
Christine couldn't complete her set because she wasn't prepared for a bomb, but Mike Gams bombed, despite having a friend in the audience.
What's the deal with popcorn? It doesn't taste like pop, and it sure doesn't look like corn. And what's the deal with fishing? Who does that? You're just like sitting in the boat, doing nothing all day?
But Mike had a plan to hopefully get a chuckle in case things didn't go well. Mike's fail-safe joke didn't work out as well as he thought it would, and the same can be said for Robbie Schroeder, who thought his nervous performance might work out for him.
Hey, I'm kind of nervous because there's more than 6 people here, so I can't.
Despite his nerves failing him, Robbie tried his best to put up a show.
Have you ever had a fortune cookie and you've added in bed to the end of your fortune? Yeah, I have. Nobody else? Just me? That one's for me. That fortune was for me.
But it soon became clear that no matter what material he did, it wasn't gonna work out.
I was checking out a really old hard drive last night. It's called like data organization. You know, data doesn't exist unless it's in 3 places. Basically, you can say goodbye to everything you have on a computer if it's not in 3 places.
He even pretended to give up halfway through in hopes of getting some pity laughs.
It's okay, I'm all right. This is just a regular night for me.
But by the end, he realized the only one laughing in the room was him.
I wish we had free bicycles, though. Like on the street. I wish we had, you could, it's like free bike. I laughed at myself. That's not good.
As hard as Robbie flopped, at least he came with his jokes revised, unlike Wasim, who had to read all of his jokes.
What's going on? My name's Wasim. My first attempt at stand-up. Woo! I'm a virgin. Please guys, be gentle. You are the poppers of my cherry. This is my first gangbang. It's because I'm gonna f*** all of y'all, or you guys are gonna f*** me. We'll find out.
But Wasim's awkward delivery didn't help him get the laughs he was hoping for.
Let me ask you guys a question. While having sex, who do you think enjoys it more, the man or the woman? The man? You guys are all wrong. It's the woman. For example, when you have a Q-tip in your ear, does the Q-tip enjoy it or your ear hole? Exactly.
And his continued staring at the notes gave everyone an idea of how unprepared he was.
The Q-tip has no feelings, just like some of the vaginas. You put it in your ear, you start moving faster and faster. Start thrusting in deeper and deeper until you can no longer take it. And it starts feeling really good sometimes. Your knee buckles, your mom walks in, you're on the 5th Q-tip. Gets a little awkward, but it's okay, we have 475 more remaining.
Worse, people laughed more at his habit rather than at his jokes. But even his best joke missed the mark by a mile.
I was recently talking to a lady who majored in psychology. I asked her out to dinner, and she said, "I'll keep you in the know." I didn't know if she was messing with me. Was it no as in K-N-O-W or no N-O? I still don't know. She never did let me know. So I guess that was a no, N-O.
It seemed like he even anticipated the bombing, considering he had a whole outro planned.
It was a pleasure giving my body to you guys. I'm gonna go home and cry myself to sleep now. I guess it's true, I'm no good at a one-night stand. Thank you guys.
But someone who didn't plan an outro was Joseph Hwit, who was practically booed off stage because of his extremely offensive jokes.
Well, transgenders, man, they're taking over. I've worked with a transgender chick trying to transgender into a male. It gets agitated when I don't call it the he. So I'm just referred to it as Pinocchio.
At first, the joke did end up getting a few chuckles from the audience.
And I told her, I said, Pinocchio, it makes sense. She's like, why do you keep calling me Pinocchio? I'm like, because one day you want to be a real boy.
But instead of hitting reverse with the offensive jokes on time, Joseph decided to go full throttle with his newfound confidence.
I love disabilities too, man. Disabilities are great. I don't have any, but I love them. Like deaf chick with a hair lip, probably one of my favorite disabilities ever. Could you imagine a conversation between a deaf chick with a hair lip and a mom? Like if the mom says, I need you to go to the fish market and get 2 pounds of mackerel.
But he soon realized that the audience weren't a big fan of insulting disabled people.
Don't worry, lady, it's just a joke. I'm really not like that. I don't kill babies. I choose to tell dead baby jokes. You choose to wear that top. It's cool. But deaf chick with a hair lip will go to the fish market. You're like,
Instead of self-reflecting after he bombed, however, Joseph tried to turn the audience into the villain instead.
Needless to say, before I completely get off of here, and I'm sorry to the people I offended. Can't take a joke. It's cool. 2018, guys.
But even with the crickets chirping in the audience, Joseph shamelessly asked them to cheer him.
I love all y'all. I hope all y'all love me. Probably don't, but it's cool. Give me a round of applause. You got your hands raised.
Woo! And someone else who thought villainizing the crowd was a good idea was Sai Montia, who bombed hard on an episode of Kill Tony.
What's going on, y'all? Oh, thank you. You ugly people. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate that.
It was already a rough start, and what followed dropped the ball even lower.
I know what you're thinking. Why is my GTA drug dealer on stage right now? Ooh, that cough was rough. A little bit.
Still getting no laughs, Sai decided to try his luck again with another joke.
Plane crashes are rough, right? Can we agree that they're bad? But I actually think they're the perfect opportunity to get something off your bucket list. Because in that 1 minute before touchdown, you get away with anything.
But it became obvious that he should have stayed silent when Tony himself started deconstructing his entire performance.
Okay, let's talk about it, Sai. One of the absolute worst performances imaginable. Doing everything backwards, coming out, calling the crowd ugly, getting sidetracked by a very light, normal cough by someone in the second row that nobody in the back of the room could hear.
But when Tony tried to give Sai a second chance, the comedian only ended up antagonizing the audience even more.
Okay, so let's talk about it. What's a redeeming quality about you that might get these people back on your side? Anything that you've ever done or accomplished in your life?
Doing cocaine in multiple countries.
That's not going to do it.
That's not going to do it. Degenerates, I see it. I know.
No, they're not. They're not
Really?
degenerates. They're not ugly. These are real comedy fans.
Comedy fans.
Yeah, what's going on with you, Sai?
And the problem only got worse.
These people paid to be here tonight.
Why would you pay to be here?
Oh, look how angry this
Sai,
guy.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm sorry.
Why would you pay to be here?
And just when Sai was about to go, Tony gave him one final honest piece of his mind.
Sai, I find people like you to be completely unbearable. You don't even get a little joke book. Leave the stage. Goodbye. Say nothing else. Say nothing. Prepare next time. Do something.
In the end, Sai was forced to leave, just like this next comedian on live TV, who also got booed off stage for jokes that just didn't land.
Good though, because I'm standing in the mirror and I found myself checking for lumps. You know what I'm saying? Growing some breasts, okay? Just put it that way, growing some. And my daughter ain't no help. She turned 16. This little heifer gonna bring me her training bra. I'm like, here, daddy, you gonna need that. So I went on to put it on, you know.
When the first time didn't go so well, the comedian tried a second time.
As soon as I get there, my boss said, Kenny, let me talk to you for a second. We had a little layoff today, and for some reason your name was like at the top of the list. I'm like, Lord, come on now, you could have gave me a sign, gave me a little more time or something. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all feel me. I'm just going through that right now. Maybe it's just me by myself.
Unfortunately for him, his audience found him to be more of a laughingstock than his jokes.
It's all good. Appreciate y'all though.
But despite trying to be relatable, the comedian kept missing the mark.
Cause I'm telling you, I've been broke for so long, man, I forgot what it's like to tell people to keep the change. I'm serious. You go to the store, you buy something that costs 99 cents, you give them $1 and you wait for that change. Cause that money add up, don't it? That money will add up. When you go to them Koreans, they gonna want that change. You better have it. I'm serious.
And it didn't take long for the crowd to show they weren't having it.
But see, when you got broke friends, they gonna keep you broke. All right, this on TV, we ain't booing. All right, we ain't booing. I know it's late. They gonna edit this part of the show. It's late. Y'all been all night waiting. I've been waiting too. So just be patient if y'all don't mind.
But when nothing was working, he tried to come off with nonsensical excuses.
Cause I am funny. I did these jokes last night and they work. All right. But you know, when you're broke, you're gonna have broke friends, y'all. So y'all ain't right. Y'all ain't right. Y'all make a want to just change a career in a minute. You know what I'm saying?
And decided to finally give up to save face.
We gonna roll this. You know what? I tell you what. We gonna come back on the next tape and y'all have a good night.
Even his fellow comedians acknowledged that this was hard to watch.
That was pretty bad. Did you like that? Absolutely not. How about that?
But while this comedian lacked confidence and self-esteem, Nadia Camil had too much of them in a downright awful 2018 show.
Hello. When I chose my topic, I was under extreme stress. So I am here to talk about why shoes are overrated. Yes, an essential thing that we all need. Great.
And despite everyone's lack of enthusiasm, Nadia decided to try her luck with the humorless set.
Also, other reasons that they are overrated. I asked my boyfriend why he thought that they would be overrated, and he said, never trust anything that has a tongue and no throat. And now I am single. I'm just joking. We broke up before that.
When her jokes didn't land, Nadia hoped being loud would win the audience back.
And now I have to move all of my shoes out of his flat. And that is mostly why I chose shoes. Why do I have so many shoes? Oh, God.
But when that didn't help, Nadia cracked absurd jokes that only got wilder over time.
Also, think about how clean and tidy all the streets would have to be. I think they'd have to, have a law that if you had a pet, you'd have to follow it around with your hands on its bumhole.
And just when the crowd finally started laughing at her jokes...
What's wrong with socks? You know, think about those dweeby people who wear sandals and socks. If there were no shoes, they wouldn't be dweebs.
She made them go radio silent again.
And if they weren't dweebs, think about the confidence boost that would give them. They'd probably be inventing cures for cancer or teleporters. Shoes are stopping us from teleporting!
Nadia at least got a few chuckles in the end, which was a tall task for this next comedian who decided that racist jokes were the best way to start his show.
When we were little kids, we used to do bad things. Remember when your parents used to do, right? My mom would be like, I'm gonna get the belt, right? And when we were kids, we were always rebels, right? We always said, I always tried to mock my mother. I'm like, I'm gonna get the belt, and right? And she'd go get it, and I'd jolt right away. I'm jolting. When you were a kid, you always thought that you can outrun your parents. Two, wasn't that the fact too, but you quickly figured out that you could not outrun your parents. I saw him running faster than a black man with a stolen VCR, right?
And unsurprisingly, no one in the audience was amused by the performance.
And she turns into a cowboy, and her belt is her whip. She's right away. This is where you give up. This is where you give up. So you start saying, I'm not gonna put the dog in the dryer again, I promise. She's dragging me off like chainsaw with my legs in the back.
But instead of taking the L like a gentleman, the comedian started cursing the crowd instead.
Oh man, everyone knows what their parents do. Come on, kids. Hello. Say. Hey, gay.
And things only got worse for the comedian when a heckler's response got a better cheer from the crowd than his own jokes.
So you can't understand gay people?
No, I don't. That's just a don't. Because what makes you, like, let's say for a gay guy, what makes you say, oh, I just want to suck a seriously, what makes you get old, huh?
Oh my God. I like to suck.
What?
Which agitated the comedian even further.
That doesn't signify that you're gay. You're not.
I don't know. You just said, how do you like to suck?
I'm saying if you're a guy, you have to pay attention to dumb blonde.
When the comedian tried to do another joke, the heckler interjected again.
I met a girl one time, and I asked her what her name was, and she said dolphin. Okay? She said dolphin.
And seeing how the heckler got more laughs than him, the comedian finally reached his breaking point.
Wait, you said I met a girl? Look at my bicep. You think I can meet a girl?
Just like the comedian's heckler was funnier than him, the same can be said for Sebastian Bartholomew when he tried his luck at Kill Tony.
Real quick, let's give a quick happy Pride Month to all the people that classify under LGBTQ MEP. You know, Ty Rivetta, Bobby Brown, Tony, right? Okay. No, I messed up.
And after that first failure, he would just keep bombing non-stop.
Right, so look, I'm an ally. I'm an ally. Unlike Tony, though, no homo. I'm wearing socks. If you know, you know.
Until he decided to end the set early to save himself from further embarrassment.
Damn. Oh, happy Pride Month, y'all. Woo! That's about a minute.
But while he escaped humiliation, no one could have prepared Sebastian for the judges' oncoming roasts.
Did you really do gay jokes in that jacket?
That only got more brutal as time went on.
You literally look like you're doing the walk of shame from Michael Jackson's house. After what he did to me, I can take his jacket. Shouldn't have left it on the floor next to me.
And the awkward way he answered Tony's questions didn't help his case either.
Sebastian, how long you been on stage trying to perform?
You met me last year, Tony.
Okay, so what's the answer to the question? You're not memorable, Sebastian. How new is that jacket? You're the jacket guy now. You're that guy that wore that jacket.
But the judges weren't the only ones who got disappointed again.
Look, I've been doing this since last year, but technically 4 months. I quit like 7 months. Well,
Jesus, Sebastian.
Sebastian tried to sneak in a few jokes for brownie points, but that only served to bite him back.
See, I actually have different intentions for this jacket tonight, actually. Look, this reminded me...
Oh my God, is it gonna explode? What race are you?
And by this time, Sebastian had bombed so hard that anything he did pissed off both sides.
What did you say last time?
Last time I was a marketing guy. Okay, Tony, can I say something?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You are terrible. Go ahead.
I was terrible last time. So like I said, I have different intentions for this jacket. When I bought it, it looked like Eddie Murphy's jacket in Raw. A little bit, right?
Oh my God. When you bought it, it looked like that? What happened to it?
Dude, no, that was the first thing I thought when I was watching you do your thing. I'm like, dude, he's like Eddie Murphy from
Yeah. Except he's actually delirious.
And before he left, Tony gave Sebastian some choice parting words that he'll never forget.
The good news is it's just the right color that when you blow your brains out, we can bury you in it. And it's gonna blend right in with your brains.
But while Sebastian bombed all his jokes, he was still less obnoxious than this next comedian whose 2 left feet and fake enthusiasm turned her show into a cringe fest. And it all started when she thought making fun of the Chinese was a great way to go.
Let's make fun of Angelina Jolie, shall we? She's rich and famous, right? Yeah! Angelina Jolie is fixing to adopt another kid, right? Like Mommy Dearest the second. I don't know why she goes all the way to Africa to adopt these kids. She should just get more Chinese. They deliver. Yeah!
Hearing the audience's silence, the comedian tried to backtrack.
These are really for me, you guys. I just have to do them. I have to. I can't help myself.
Still not getting laughs, she made an excuse.
If you think about it, every kid in that family has their rightful place in the family. Like Maddox is the first boy, Sahara's the first girl, Shiloh's the first biological kid, and the twins are the babies of the family. Pax just seem to be like thrown into the mix. I think that's why they call them Pax, because when they travel, they just pax them up with the rest of them. Yeah! Pax! Again, that one was for me. I love that joke.
When that didn't work to make her audience laugh, she thought of forcing them to it instead.
But like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how you're feeling about this show so far. I want you guys to get excited. I want everyone to start dancing right now. No, I'm just kidding. Let's start dancing. Yeah, dancing. Sorry, I just have to create energy. I just feel like there's so many of us here and the energy isn't, I'm not loving this energy.
But all of that desperation quickly turned purely obnoxious.
Like I care about each and every one of you, but I want you guys to have a good time tonight. All right? Like I feel like a teacher right now. You're gonna pay attention. You're gonna have fun tonight. All right, good. All right, I like this guy. I want everyone to start acting like this guy right here. I like this guy. No? Oh my God. Oh, he's a troublemaker. Oh, okay, I get it. He's a troublemaker. Yeah.
Despite their bombs, none of these comedians and their fails held a candle to Megan Stalter in her HBO special, which started by making everyone uncomfortable with inappropriate signs.
Zoom in. Zoom in.
As if making her audience uncomfortable wasn't enough, she decided to bully them as well.
And by the way, you guys are on camera. Get comfortable. Don't talk into the mic, though. Don't talk into the mic. Where are you from? No, I'm kidding. Okay, now I'm getting on stage. Guys, I'm so excited to be here at HBO.
Then she started turning a professional show into her own personal drama.
Guys, I told you not to come. I literally did. Sorry, that's my ex.
And of course, with the drama came a romantic scene that no one was eager to watch.
But I'm married to a tall drink of water back there. Don't film him, don't film him. Mark, my baby, don't look behind. Mark, I love you. I love you and I like you.
And while she tried her best to do physical comedy, the audience's faces said everything about what they thought of it.
It actually does look like this is the building. Like, the whole show I was like, I'm gonna jump over there and see, but you couldn't, and I won't, and I won't. Keep that.
Megan kept having bursts of random thought throughout her set, much to the crowd's detriment.
You know, I discovered a lot in the quarantine of how good I am at singing. Awkward? You're awkward.
But with fail after fail, she finally got a much-needed humbling.
Something I missed was crowd work, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of crowd work right now. I'm gonna go talk to. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great.
That was weird.
But things would really hit rock bottom after she tried to crack another crude joke.
1, 2, 3. Oh, you all didn't know you'd be at the party, did you? Question time. That was the question. Now you're gonna say the thing to get everyone's attention. Veronica, I love your finger foods, but I'd rather be fingered instead.
And after a grueling 15 minutes of failed efforts, she ultimately decided to be even more desperate, literally begging for laughs.
Huge laugh, that's the end. Huge laugh. Huge laugh. One compliment. Kidding. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of my set. Thank you so much, guys.